Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of the Dancing with the Stars premiere.
It's season 18.
Whoa.
I know, and it is the most exciting cast ever.
It's a very exciting cast.
All right, so they started off the premiere episode with a pro dance.
Yep.
Jason Derulo was performing. Jordan Sparks was there. It was so sexy.
Yeah, it was to the
God.
song Talk Dirty to Me, so what do you expect?
The dancing was good.
Dancing was amazing,
He's
but I was
not
like,
a good
whoa.
live performer,
Really
though.
setting the tone for this season.
Well, Erin Andrews is new, too. The other one's gone.
Bye, Brooke.
And a new band with new singers. So it was exciting. They're going to do more contemporary songs.
All right. Well, I heard a lot of recordings tonight.
Me too.
But they started things off with a cha-cha from Nene Leakes and Tony Davolani.
All right, Real Housewife. So she can move.
You know what I have to say? Do, 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 do.
She can move, but how she move?
Yeah, she definitely had a lot of energy. She was into it. She just needs to work on her technique.
There wasn't a whole lot of cha-cha in that routine, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was questionable.
All right, well, they dropped the bomb that there's going to be a guest judge, a new guest judge every single week. Which
They gotta spice
I think
it
that's
up.
exciting. I think
cool.
that's a good decision for the show.
Yeah, well, Carrie Ann called out Nene after her performance. She was
Are
like,
you
are
crying?
you crying?
Are you crying?
Hello, this is not a housewives dinner party. This is Dancing with the Stars.
And then, if that wasn't bad enough, sticking her nose in where it doesn't belong, Erin Andrews, are you emotional? Do you want a yogurt?
Can I punch you in the face? Just kidding.
Yeah, really.
But
You gotta
they
watch
got a 21 for their dance.
it. And the Skybox is back.
Thank God.
God. I hated them sitting on the sidelines like a bunch of jerks.
All right, let's move on to James and Peta.
Have we dated?
Yes, they did go on a date.
The last I heard was you just texted me, and then I never saw you again until now.
It was a really awkward meeting, but it was hilarious at the same time.
It was.
Their misery was our pleasure.
So they did a foxtrot. It was kind of out of control.
Yeah,
Sloppy.
it wasn't
Footwork
what I
bad.
would think of when I think of a foxtrot, you know?
No. Well, they got a 21 because that seemed to be a very popular score tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, Sean.
No.
Oh. Up next, Danica and Val.
They also did a foxtrot. Again, the song choice.
Who was picking these songs?
Some of these songs were not fitting for the style that they were doing.
As crappy as the song choice was, I thought they did a pretty decent job.
And we're not saying it's a bad song. We're just saying for this style
Right.
of dance. Ugh.
24. It was what is the highest score of the
She
night
had a
so
lot of
far.
energy.
She did. Maybe a little too much energy.
All right.
I don't know.
Next up, I know you wanted to talk about him.
Sean.
Sean Avery and Karina.
Oh my God, he's so creepy. And I don't mean that in a delicious way either.
Well, they started things off with a contemporary dance.
All we kept thinking was Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
The end dance, which is amazing, but it came to mind because they had a lot of really cool lifts, but the transitions from lift to lift were
Bear in a swamp.
weird.
Yeah. He almost dumped her too on that last lift. And he's the type of a guy who's extremely funny if you're expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not expecting him to be funny, you won't get it. So he was all
I
like,
didn't get what you just said.
I
but
love Footloose, and I was thinking about the scene in the warehouse when
so weird.
weird. 20.
Well, he got a 20.
20.
He seems very passionate though, so maybe he can channel that.
He seems like he's got a very dry sense of humor.
Definitely, yeah.
But it also comes off as serial killer. Check that freezer.
All right.
All right. Billy D. Williams and Emma up
He
next.
is a Hollywood legend.
They cashed in on the budget on this one because
Yep,
they
it was a
pulled
Star
out
Wars
C3PO.
themed cha-cha.
They pulled out R2-D2, some
Some clones,
stormtroopers.
whatever, yeah.
Yeah, and some Ewoks in the audience, complete with spears. He's not a good dancer, though.
He's 77. What do you want?
First of all, there was minimal dancing in this routine. And whatever he did was very, like, senior center.
Well,
you know what? I gotta call it like I see it. When Cloris Leachman was on, I was like, yeah, she's old.
all right, well.
He's going to be popular. Don't worry. People will vote for him. He got a 15.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah.
But I think it was fair.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Meryl Davis! And Maxime, he's back.
All right.
Erin Andrews, we get it. Maxime was your partner when you were on the show. We know.
You two get a freaking room backstage somewhere because the cattiness between those two, I just couldn't deal with it.
All right, well, Meryl and Max were doing a cha-cha, and during their rehearsals, Maxime was like, I want to marry you. He legitimately seemed...
obsessed.
Like, yeah. He was like
scary, like Alter in his room obsessed.
They won the Olympics.
She was great. Duh.
She was amazing. Like, she could have had more hips and whatever, but like compared to everyone else, amazing.
Well, her score wasn't amazing compared to everyone else's. It was 24.
WTF! I thought that should have been higher.
Are you kidding me? That was ridiculous.
I have a feeling they're going to be judging her and Charlie on their own little curve.
Well, we'll see. Candace and Mark were up next, and they had a contemporary. How nice for them. They had this weird floor dance thing going on.
It was interesting, but not my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. It was it was what it was, but they got the first 9 of the season.
They got a 25.
Wow.
And I was like, really?
No.
Really?
Yeah, effing really. All right. Fun fact, Candace got dumped by Jeremy Miller to go out with Danica way back in the day.
What? Scandalous.
I know. And in case you're wondering, Kirk Cameron is Candace Cameron's brother, and Jeremy Miller was on Growing Pains with Kirk Cameron.
I guess that's how they met.
Exactly. So then he went looking, cause...
Okay, let's move on. Next up, Cody Simpson and Whitney doing a cha-cha. But they had a really awkward everything.
Yeah. Do you have a girlfriend?
They were showing them during the first meeting, like, do you have a girlfriend?
He was like, yeah,
is she gonna
I
be
got a
here?
girlfriend.
Is she gonna be at the show? Is she gonna be at rehearsals?
Well, I don't know. She lives in New York.
Whitney, back off.
I know.
You're looking desperate.
Hello. His girlfriend is Gigi.
She's a Sports
guest girl.
Illustrated
She's a guest
swimsuit
girl.
model.
Yeah, I think she's got you outplayed. Back off.
Hi, Gigi.
All right, so they had a really high energy dance, but his footwork was not good.
It was really fun to watch, though.
It was.
I think he could definitely...
He's got potential.
Yeah, he's got a lot of room for improvement, which I think he can
Right.
make happen. So I'm excited for him.
I was a little surprised, though, 22 for that.
Why? Too high or too low?
Too low. That was a little low.
I think it could have been a little higher. His legs are weird, though. He needs to fix the legs.
He's got very long, pencil-y legs.
Mick Jagger legs. All right.
Jack Skellington.
Next up, Drew Carey and Cheryl with a foxtrot.
He lost 80 freaking pounds. He looks
good.
Very thin. he might even be too
He looks
thin.
healthy.
Yes. He wasn't horrible either.
He was
I was
really funny.
Surprised.
Their routine was awesome. I forgot how funny he is.
I thought he was going to do the whole thing like a Drew Carey lip sync deal, but it wasn't.
You just need that one line in the beginning.
I guess so. It was really entertaining.
The dancing too, it wasn't bad. Like
definitely better than expected.
Better than I thought it would be. So
Right.
good for you, Drew Carey.
21. All right, Amy and Derek up next doing a cha-cha. Amy's a double amputee.
She also just got back from Sochi. That's crazy.
She's a bronze medalist snowboarder in the Paralympics.
Mm-hmm.
She was fantastic.
She really was.
It was crazy. I was just amazed.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, what am I watching? This is so cool.
Yeah, I was a little nervous for her because I didn't know like what it was going to be like,
Yeah.
but she really rocked it out.
And I'm still just flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted?
Flabbergasted. It was just amazing. And I was even more upset, though, when I saw the score. I thought they would give them at least 1-9.
I don't know.
Because I thought that was just phenomenal. But they got a 24.
Okay.
So I'm a little upset about that.
I'm sorry. I thought it was pretty fair.
I didn't.
Okay. Next up, Diana and Henry.
With a foxtrot.
This is
And-
Henry's first season as a pro.
Well, it's Diana's first time wearing heels.
Or
so they're
shoes.
even.
Or feet.
Or feet, yeah. She's a mermaid most of the time. Yeah, it was okay. It was interesting. I mean, it had some redeeming qualities to it.
She's got some work to do. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
Boring you?
No, it's been a long day.
All right.
She's got some work to do.
She got the devils. She got an 18. All right, and rounding out the show was Charlie.
Charlie!
And Sharna. Stay away from her. She's wicked.
Charlie White, hi.
They had a contemporary, and he's not wearing skates anymore.
The rehearsals were pretty funny. He didn't really know what to do with his body.
Or his feet. Because he's used to walking on blades. And aren't they touring now, too, with the Stars on Ice? Or...
I'm not sure what the deal is with that.
Yeah, so I'm sure he's used to, like, walking around on skates, like, many more hours of the day than he is walking on feet.
I'm sure.
There was lots of lifts in this routine.
But they were connected so well.
Well, of course. He's a performer. And I see what you're doing, Sharna. I didn't like the dirty lift that you made him do. He doesn't appreciate that.
Kenneth says no.
His girlfriend was sitting right there on the end, so you just better back off. Did you see the way she was all like, Charlie, we did really good.
Yeah.
They got a 27. They got the highest score of the night.
I thought it was well deserved.
I thought Meryl was pissed.
I thought Meryl should have had a higher score than she got. I think Maxine was pissed too.
And Max was just like...
Max loves Meryl and Charlie.
The whole time.
How could you not?
I know.
All right, so they're doing something different next week.
They played it off as this is what the stars wanted, but I think this is what the producers wanted.
Yeah, because they were going down the line, and a lot of the stars looked pretty surprised with the choices.
So this is the first hearing of their dance for next week. Nene and Tony are having a jive.
Amy and Derek are doing swing.
Meryl and Max are also doing swing.
Candace and Mark are doing a rumba. Ooh, how's she gonna do that?
Yeah.
She's all like, I'm modest.
Exactly. Danica and Val are doing a samba.
Drew and Cheryl jive.
Sean and Karina are doing a salsa. As well as James and Peta. Diana and Henry are doing a cha-cha.
That's
good luck.
Billy D and Emma are doing a tango. Cody and Whitney are doing a tango.
And Charlie and Sharna are doing a tango as well. That should be interesting. So next time, someone's getting cut. Nobody got cut this week, but I think they are pulling out all the stops for this season. I don't know why, but they have more surprises next week.
We'll see.
Things are going to be revealed every single week. That's what they said at the beginning of the show. All right. Are you excited? Leave it in the comments. We're still pretty excited.
I'm pretty excited. I like this cast.
Yeah. And let us know who your favorite is. Who was your favorite of the night? Ooh, I hate that being put on the spot. I'm going to have to say Charlie.
I love Charlie. I love Meryl.
All right. Let us know what you guys think. And until next week, much love.
Edit.